Welcome back everyone with a new episode of the chapter Physical and Chemical Changes. Today we are going to learn about characteristic of chemical changes. So there are so many characteristics of chemical changes. As we discussed earlier in previous part of this chapter, that in chemical properties the color may be going to change, maybe new substance, obviously there will be new substances formed in a chemical change, maybe color change, maybe some precipitate will be formed, and sometimes evolution of gases is also happens. Okay, so these are the characteristic of chemical change. So first of all, evolution of gas. In some kind of chemical reaction, when there is one reactant is liquid, जब एक reactant liquid है and another one maybe solid, then in that chemical reaction gas is evolved. So in such kind of change, new substances formed, at the same time gas is evolved, but one reactant will be in liquid state. For example, when calcium carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid, this is dilute hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid in solution form, it is in liquid form. So what is formed here? Which kind of new substances are formed? Calcium chloride is formed, and water is also formed. At the same time, carbon dioxide gas is released. So in such kind of changes, gas is released. Now how we can test, how we can check whether the gas that is released is carbon dioxide or any other gas? For that, we can just pass that carbon dioxide gas in lime water, and what happens when carbon dioxide gas will react with lime water, then it will turn milky, that is calcium carbonate. Okay, so this is the test for carbon dioxide gas. It turns lime water into milky. So this shows that carbon dioxide gas is released when calcium carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid. Let us check another example. Here there is reaction between zinc granule and sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is also in dilute form. This is dilute sulfuric acid, that is liquid, in liquid state. Obviously this acid is found in liquid state. And when zinc react with sulfuric acid, then what is formed? Zinc sulfate is formed, and at the same time hydrogen gas is evolved. Now how we can change whether this gas that is released evolved is hydrogen gas only? For that, if we bring a burning matchstick nearby the test tube where we have done that such experiment, then what will happen? The hydrogen gas will burn with pop sound. Okay, that shows that the gas that is evolved during the reaction between zinc and sulfuric acid is hydrogen gas. Clear? Okay, now the next characteristic of chemical change. Next one is change of color. In chemical change of color may happen sometimes. So the color of the product will be different than the color of reactant. For example, when copper carbonate, which is green in color, is heated strongly, बहुत ज़्यादा इसे हम heat करेंगे तो copper oxide will be formed and carbon dioxide gas is evolved. So the color of copper oxide is black color. Okay, so there is difference between the color. In the beginning it was in green color, and now after the reaction it is black in color. Okay, and here it is also showing that carbon dioxide gas is also released. So in this reaction we can see this characteristic as well, evolution of gas. This characteristic is also observed in this reaction. One color is changed, another one gas is also evolved. Now next let us take another example. When copper sulfate reacts with iron, then iron sulfate is formed, and copper is deposited on the base of the container. So what is the color of copper sulfate here? The color of copper sulfate is blue color. Okay. So after the reaction, what happens? Ferrous sulfate is formed. So ferrous sulfate color is green color. So here a change of color is taking place. The color of product is different than the color of reactant. So and at the same time copper is displaced by iron, and that copper is deposited on the base of the container. So in this kind of reaction we can see that copper is displaced by iron. This is also comes under the category of displacement reaction. This is an example of displacement reaction in which highly reactive metal is displacing the less reactive metal. So what is here highly reactive metal? This is iron. And what is the less reactive metal? That is copper. So copper is displaced by iron, and the precipitate of copper we can observe on the bottom of the container. Copper settle down on the bottom of the container, and the color of the product is green. So these are the characteristics we can observe. These are the characteristics of chemical change. We can learn about more characteristics of chemical change in next episode. Till that you look at the screen.